Good day, I'm Ben Seymour of Kudzu Patch Productions. Have another instrument to show you today. This is a curious beast, huge, has no name on the inside. There's suspicions that it may have been made in Tennessee. The person that got it from someone else that said they thought they had a tag at some point that said it was made in Tennessee. But that's kind of, pretty iffy provenance. But anyhow, this is a real curious thing though. The whole thing is about 42 inches long. And down here, it has basically, it looks like a homemade equivalent of a violin tailpiece. Now that might be there just because the thing was so long, they may not have been able to find strings to fit it. So they may have put this on here to extend where the strings attach. That's just one speculation. But anyhow, it needed a new nut and it needed a new bridge. It didn't have a bridge at all. And so I did that, and the pegs needed a little bit of work just to get them to move smoothly, but they're pretty well made. And anyhow, the whole thing is extremely well made. Looks like it's made out of cherry, and just a nice instrument altogether. Pretty old, I would say, but I wouldn't say too old. But anyhow, it's extremely loud. So I don't know if it was built extra big and someone thinking the bigger it is, the louder it'll sound, or what the purpose of that was. Another curious thing about this is it's staple frets. That's not curious, but and the staples just go along under the first string. The staples are huge. I mean, they aren't flat at all. They're just gigantic pieces of like copper wire of some kind. So anyhow, that's what they're made out of. So I cleaned them all up, and you can tell they're copper. But it also has carvings underneath each one of the fret spaces in here, and they're done on shape notes. So this one is marked as do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do again. So, and it goes on. But anyhow, so that's really interesting. Wonder if this was possibly made as a learning instrument to learn the shape notes and stuff like that and scales, but who knows? So we don't know anything about it because we don't know where it came from or the maker or anything like that. So, but I thought I'd bring you a little tune on it, and I have it tuned. This is basically C, G, G, or somewhere in there. It might be half a step lower or whatever. It's like, I'm not sure at this point. But anyhow, I thought I'd give you a little tune here. This is something I've known for a long time. And this is a tune called Lynchburg Town. No better, boys, I guess I'll have to go. I'm going downtown, I'm going downtown, going down to Lynchburg Town, sell my tobacco down. Took my tobacco into town, thought to sell it high. When I saw the price, boys, thought I'd gonna cry. Going downtown, I'm going downtown. Tobacco down. Now, one thing about this one is because the staple frets are so high, you could get a half note in there if you wanted to, just by pushing a little hard on the noter. Like that. So Anyhow, so it's a curious little thing. You could do all your half steps that you need to in there without having to put in extra frets just because it's so high. It takes a little bit of getting used to play it because, you know, if you push down like you normally would maybe to get good notes, it's like, whew, it just won't work. Get all over the place with it. But Lynchburg Town too is one of those weird ones that has floating verses that are sometimes sung with it that don't make a whole lot of sense. You know, things like, let's see. Grandpa had an old gray cow, muley, muley she was born. Took the jaybird 40 years, fly from horn to horn. Has nothing to do with taking your tobacco to town, but anyhow, that happened a lot. Just, you know, add a few more verses to it, make it a little bit longer. So anyhow, I thought I would show this to you, and a very curious instrument. Its provenance is not known. There was the person that bought it from someone who thinks they had a note tag in it or something that said from Tennessee, but they don't know. They've lost that, and so there's no label on the inside or anything like that. No one knows who may have built it or why. It does have, I should have mentioned this too, the fretboard is hollow. So I reached inside there and checked it all out with a endoscope and stuff, and it's like, yep, it's hollow. So somebody kind of knew what they were doing. So interesting box here, and I thought I'd bring that to you with a little tune. If you have any repairs that you need done, or if you have any custom instruments that you'd like built, feel free to contact us, and you can always find us at www.kudzupatch.net. Thanks for listening, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.